Kanye West is back on Jay-Z's neck again, and this time he's accusing him of allegedly having a hand in Cathy White's death. The number one suspect in Cathy's death has always been Jay-Z, and it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon, especially after the wild claims Kanye just made. To make matters even worse, Jaguar Wright also popped out to join in after months of going quiet. And baby, the things she said directly correlated with everything Kanye said. Kanye actually accused Jay-Z of allegedly having hitmen on alive people for him, but people didn't connect the dots at the time that he was talking about Cathy. They thought he was just having an episode. However, looking back, everything is beginning to make a lot of sense. Turns out Kanye wasn't crazy. He was just ahead of his time with the things he knew. So, what exactly did Kanye say about Cathy allegedly getting unalived by Jay-Z, and why is Jaguar stepping in to back up his claims? Now let's find out. The rumors about Jay being linked to Cathy's death started after the popular blogger at the time, Hollywood Street King, posted an entire investigative article looking into the real cause of her death. And he uncovered some never-heard-before information that completely flipped this whole thing around. You see, the reason Hollywood Street King did this was because he was the one who actually first leaked the story about Jay-Z having an affair with Cathy and even allegedly getting her pregnant. At the time, he made this since-deleted post on his blog that read, "There's a juicy little rumor bubbling under right now claiming Jay-Z is boning one of Claudia Jordan's homegirls, a chick named Cathy White. According to Diary of a Hollywood Street King, Jay's been smashing for a while." Enlarge this picture, and you can just make out Cathy and Claudia standing just to the left of Jay, too close for someone not in his inner circle. And if you zoom into the photo, you can actually see Cathy turning up with Jay-Z, Diddy, and Claudia Jordan. Now this is where things get even more interesting, because just a year after Cathy and Jay's affair, she mysteriously died, and her cause of death was reported to be a brain aneurysm. But people didn't buy it, and they suspected there was foul play. Hollywood Street King took it upon himself to launch an investigation into the whole thing, and he came through with all the receipts. He even went as far as speaking to one of the NYPD officers who were involved in investigating this mess. And he put up an article detailing everything that actually happened. The article read, "Yesterday, I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away. So I quickly began my investigation, and guess what? Cathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me, Cathy's cause of death is uncertain. And later today, we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. Cathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair." He added, "A 911 call came in from an apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. Ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beit Israel hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death. But someone might have given Cathy a bad, so they'll do a toxicology and will have to wait 2 weeks for that report." 2 weeks prior to her death, Cathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyoncé was pregnant with Jay's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Once Jaguar got word of Hollywood Street King's findings, she also jumped onto the story to tell us what she knew. And baby, she said a lot. Cathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible, but one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think, and maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand? See, I'm just speculating. And if you thought she was done, then you better think again, because this was actually just the beginning. She came back again and accused Cathy's bestie, Claudia Jordan, of allegedly knowing way more than she's letting out. She even went as far as claiming that Jay allegedly got rid of Cathy because Beyoncé told him to. Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan, don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday, talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl, why don't you claim your friend? Claudia. So Jack, wouldn't you say when I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White? Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Jay-Z's pregnant mistress who died of an imaginary aneurysm, just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimora, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss 'cause the boss is you. And the boss's boss don't get no, can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Whether you go when you get over by the industry, nowhere, that's where you go. Nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right. I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out 'cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You Sean. Hey man, weirdo, I don't get know what you got in your head. That neural link, you'll never outthink me ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You going to handle us like me. You can't even control that goofy. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't had to lose her mind on Cassie. 'Cause you ain't protecting you, you're protecting her. Wonder why. Kanye was dragged into this when the journalist Liz Cronin also joined in to accuse Jay of allegedly having a hand in Cathy's death. You see, back in 2016, Kanye's headlines when he called out Jay-Z and Beyonce on stage during his tour, accusing them of having hit men. Hey Jay-Z, I know you. Please don't sit him at my head, just call me. At the time Kanye said this, people thought he was having his usual episodes and crashing out for no reason. However, Liz got on Twitter and made a tweet claiming that when Kanye accused Jay-Z of having hitmen, he was actually talking about Cathy. She said, when Kanye West says Jay-Z has murder, I believe he is talking about the people who Cathy White. Mind you, she made this tweet all the way back in 2017 when no one had any reasons to think Jay was an unaliver. Because of that, a lot of people didn't really take her seriously. However, when Diddy was exposed and people started linking Jay to him, Liz came back again with even more damaging allegations against Jay for his alleged involvement in Cathy's death. She quoted her first tweet and said, "Note the date. Hey Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died was deleted. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming." Kanye has since not spoken on Jay-Z and his alleged unaliving of people, but word on the street is he still believes Jay is allegedly deeply involved in Cathy's death and many others. Allegedly, he has been doing this for a while and Beyonce helps him cover it up. One person said they've been saying Blue is not Beyonce's daughter for years, so I wouldn't be surprised if the rumors are true. Also, when Beyonce came up on stage during one of the award shows showing her pregnant belly, it didn't look real. Another thing, why did they shut down the entire hospital when Blue was born? Something about that didn't sound right. Another person said, is Cathy White, Becky with the good hair? I wonder, but now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Kanye exposing Jay-Z for his alleged involvement in Cathy's death? And do you think Beyonce is also involved in this mess? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.